If everybody could grab a seat, that would be fantastic if we will connect with our program. How's everybody doing? Thumbs up. Thank you so much for coming today to help us honor the 35th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. This is such an important milestone for our community, and today we honor all that we have accomplished in the past 35 years. We also honor 35 years of the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities. I'm so honored to be Commissioner of the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities. It is such a privilege to do this work every single day and to be an advocate for you and for our disability community. But I don't do this work alone. I do this work with many of our city departments that are here with our community. This is a true whole city of Chicago effort. There's somebody else that I got to do this work with, and that's Mayor Brandon Johnson. Mayor Brandon Johnson has a champion for people with disabilities. It has been such an advocate for all of our programs and services here at the city and MOPD and across the city. Without further delay, I'd like for Mayor Johnson to come up.
Well, thank you, Commissioner Arfa, for that introduction and for your leadership. And good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I'm honored to be with you here today as we celebrate the incredible work that has gone into the transformation as well as the hopes of our ancestors to ensure that people with disabilities are secure, are seen, loved, protected. And I'm honored that we do this today, also celebrating Disability Pride Month as well. I do want to give a special thanks to MOPD Commissioner Arfa for her vision in creating this event, and the entire MOPD team and all the partners that have made this opportunity available today. I want to thank the City Colleges of Chicago, our Chancellor Juan Salgado, and of course, Malcolm X President David Sanders, for always opening up his doors for the community. Well, let me give a shout out to this morning's program for elevating youth employment. You know, we got here today because of the hard work and the investments that have been made for the last several decades. And to hear the incredible work being done at Wright Community College's Project Right Access program, it's a powerful testament to the ongoing work to lift up the community, as well as Daly College's After 22 program, which gives students with disabilities the opportunity to attend city colleges and earn a certificate. We also got to hear from One Summer Chicago staff and students with disabilities. And I'm so proud that One Summer Chicago will hire almost 29,000 young people for summer jobs this summer, a 45% increase since I took office. A special thank you to all of our students, and particularly Jonathan Watma, Megan Lindgreen, and DeOwen Avery for serving on this panel. But I also want to recognize our MOPD Career Center for not only organizing this panel, but for achieving incredible success by helping more than 165 job seekers with disabilities find meaningful employment. Today, we gather to celebrate the 35th anniversary of the passage of the Americans with Disabilities Act. And this milestone anniversary takes place during Pride Disability Month. We recognize that anyone can become disabled and join the disability community. This can happen at any time. It can happen through illness, accidents, or even violence. The ADA grants people with disabilities civil rights and protections to ensure that our disability community can live, travel, work, and play in our beloved city. And we know that the fight for disability civil rights has not been without its challenges. And that is why we are so appreciative of our disability community advocates, especially those who played a key role in bringing about the passage of the ADA. Here in Chicago, we are continuing the work to protect and empower our disability community. And last year, the city of Chicago phased out sub-minimum wage under the Department of Labor 14C certificate. And this year, the state of Illinois passed the Dignity in Pay Act, eliminating sub-minimum wage at the state level. Because if you are working, regardless of your disability, you deserve equal pay and protection under the law. Now we are working to update our transit system by upgrading rail infrastructure and stations with elevators, escalators, and system upgrades that will meet the needs of all of our residents, no matter their mobility needs. And just yesterday, we opened another accessible L station at the Argyle Red Line stop as part of our commitment to making sure that the L system is 100% accessible. And so far we have 104 accessible stations and 100% of our buses are now accessible. So we're celebrating the anniversary also of the creation of the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities. And Commissioner Arfa leads the largest MOPD in the entire country. And under her leadership, the MOPD has made many great contributions and incredible change that has enabled the disability community to have access to home modification programs, which makes homes more accessible and ADA friendly for those who need them. We are always working to ensure that our buildings and our parks, our sidewalks, and our streets are safe and accessible for our disability community and really all of our residents. And I want to thank all of the organizations and representatives who have worked so hard to make a difference in the lives of the disability community and for being here today and demonstrating your collective humanity. There's power in it. There's power to change lives. There's power to improve lives. There's power to transform our society. And that's why my administration is humbled to work alongside of the MOPD and our commitment to making Chicago the most accessible and inclusive city in the world. Yes. And so please know that you have my complete support. You have the support of my entire administration to ensure that those individuals that are living with disabilities can live safe, productive, and successful lives. This is personal. Whether you have a physical disability or whether you are struggling with your own mental health, that each and every single disability deserves person with a disability deserves the comfort in knowing that a city loves you and is prepared to do everything in its power to protect you. And so with that, in honor of this anniversary, I am proud to present this proclamation on behalf of the city of Chicago, whereas the Americans with Disabilities Act was signed into law July 26, the year 1990, with the express purpose of providing a clear and comprehensive national mandate for the elimination of discrimination against individuals with disabilities. And whereas July 26, 2025 marks the 35th anniversary of the passage of the ADA. And so now therefore be it resolved, I, Mayor Brandon Johnson, of the greatest, most accessible freaking city in the world, do hereby proclaim that this date, July 26 of 2025, will always be proclaimed the anniversary, the 35th anniversary of the ADA passage. But we also have some very special people to thank. And so in honor of this anniversary, I'm proud to present the Community Champion Award, an award to 3 organizations that are helping to make a difference in the disability community. And the first award goes to Ada S. McKinley Community Services, led by CEO Jamal Malone. All right, bear with me. I'm about to get my steps in here. The second award goes to Devices for the Disabled, represented today by Bob Shia and Edgar Ireneo for their work in providing medical equipment to people who become disabled as a result of gun and community violence. I feel like I get a chance to introduce all these amazing heroes. Doesn't it feel like we are at the Tonys or the Grammys? Doesn't this feel good? Doesn't it feel good to be celebrated in a way that really speaks to the power of community? Doesn't that feel great? And so now, the final award goes to, and before I give this final award, I just want to say, you know, it's always great to have these type of formal presentations, because in our community, many of our members of our communities have nicknames. And so this award allows me to give this brother an opportunity to hear his full government name out loud, which I just learned a couple years ago. So the final award goes to Chicagoland Disabled People of Color, represented by J. Jin Pack and Timotheus, AKA TJ Gordon, for their work in promoting disability pride and acceptance amongst disabled people of color in our city. So one more time, let's give it up for the 35th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act, and to all of our awardees. Thank you all, and God bless you.
Thank you, Mayor Johnson. This is Commissioner Frank, and I just wanted to say congratulations to each of the awardees, the Chicago Disabled People of Color Coalition, Devices for the Disabled, and the Asthma Community Service. And let's do another round of applause. So, I love it. You're right, this is kind of like the 20s. So now the moment people really grown, because they cut the cheesecake. And I'm gonna ask Alana to come to the stage with nice cheesecake knives. Oh, here, she's at me. Now we're going to ask everybody from the Mayor's Office for People with Disabilities to come up for a photo, and then we'll ask, then followed by the awardees with the organization, and anybody else that wants a photo with the Mayor, please come up. And then we will take a pass for the next, we'll be doing this until 4:30.